Here are 5 ways that authors can be less overwhelmed with book marketing, and you're going to want to save this one. Listen, I know that book marketing is not your favorite thing to do. It is not sexy, but it is so important in order for you to actually get your book out there into the world. So the first tip I would give you is to remember that you do not have to be everywhere online in order to be seen. Because here's the thing, you only need to be where your readers are already hanging out. So if you aren't seeing engagement or you aren't seeing results from those efforts, you do not have to be there. So just be in a few key places. It's going to save you a ton of time and it's not going to spread yourself too thin. Second is to remember that there isn't just one way to market a book. You might hear a lot of opinions from other people saying that you have to do this or you have to do that in order to market your book. And I don't really agree with that. There's no such thing as a cookie cutter marketing approach that's going to work for everyone. So here's what I would suggest. Focus on your ideal reader and educate yourself. Find people that you like and see how they do things. But focusing on what works best for you and your ideal reader will make all the difference in the world. And that leads us into our third point. And the third point is focus on one person. Knowing who your ideal reader is will literally change everything when it comes to your marketing. When you focus on one person, you can find details and topics that are interesting to them and you that you can really connect with them on. These details are what are going to set you apart from every other author online. When you're really general and broad with the topics that you're talking about, you blend in with everyone else online and you just kind of contribute to the noise. But when you're really in touch with your ideal reader, you're able to talk about things that are going to set you apart from every other author out there. And it's going to help connect you with the exact people that you want to connect with. And tip number 4 is to focus on fewer, higher quality tasks. You often feel like if I'm not busy or if I'm not doing all the things to market my book, that I'm not actually going to be successful. But it's actually just the opposite. When you have way too much on your plate, you spread yourself too thin. So do a good old brain dump and just get everything out of your mind of what you feel like you need to do to market your book. And when you have all those ideas down, pick 3, just 3 to focus on and do those tasks really well. And it doesn't mean that the other things won't be done, but they can just be done at a later time. Focus on quality over quantity. And tip number 5 is the most important. And that is to remember that you and your story matter. Your story matters because you matter. When that little voice in the back of your head starts saying, who would care about this? Why should you share this on social media? You can tell them to buzz off. Remember that stories are what connect us to one another. We're all looking for connection, and what you share might be exactly what someone else is looking for. Remember, marketing is a journey, so give yourself some grace. You are going to learn a lot along the way. And if you're looking for a little more guidance, I've got you covered. Download my free book marketing blueprint. The link is in the profile. And follow along for more simplified book marketing tips specifically for authors and writers.